Okay, being that everyone is here, I'd like to open today is November 30th, 2022, and I'd like to open the City of Springfield License Commission meeting to order at 5:37 p.m. First item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes for the October 26th, 2022 meeting. Did everyone have an opportunity to review the minutes?
Yes.
Yes.
Any questions or corrections?
No.
No.
Okay, I make a motion that we approve the minutes for the License Commission hearing meeting held on Wednesday, October 26, 2022.
Isn't that November?
November.
Yeah.
November 9th.
Oh,
Yeah.
November. Okay, it says October. I'm really
It
sorry.
does say October, yeah. Should
Okay.
say November 9th.
Okay, so I make a motion to approve the minutes from the License Commission hearing held on November 26, 2022.
No, November 9th.
9th.
November 9th, 2022.
Second,
Commissioner Kane,
Yes.
Commissioner Singleton,
yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, next item is new petition for a change of manager for Fuego Sports Bar LLC, DBA Fuego Sports Bar located at 885 Carew Street from Pedro de Leon to Angie Guzman, manager of record. I believe Attorney Allen, are you here for Fuego?
Good evening, Madam Chairman and members of the commission. She should be on. I don't see her on my screen.
I'm here.
He's
I'm
there.
sorry, you're right there. I just didn't
Yes.
see you.
Okay, Attorney Allen, do you have a
So-
summary?
Sure, the summary is the last time we were before you, you gave her an opportunity to file the application. As you know, the manager without notice sent them a letter and copied the board and just resigned on really no notice. So she is a principal. The vote is here. She would intend to ask you to consider her to have to be the manager. All the employees are tip trained, all the servers, there's 4 servers on the rotation. They're also tip trained. She does, as the application indicates, she does work part-time. It's about 20 hours a week as a nurse's assistant, but her primary hours would be at the establishment and on the weekends and in the high traffic areas, Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. And she would obviously answer any questions any of the members would have.
Okay. Good evening, Ms. Guzman.
Good evening.
I think we did talk briefly at the last meeting, and I think one of my questions to you was how many hours were you planning to spend at the establishment?
Yeah, between 30 and 40 hours.
Okay, and so the reason for my question is because I know that in the past, when the manager of record was out, there was someone else that was left at the establishment. And there was an incident. So my question to you would be, what are the hours that you will be there?
Well, do I have to give, it depends on, from Thursday to Sunday, this place during the day is not as busy. So night is for, usually at 7, I would say, to 2. Because during the day, this place is not busy at all.
So you plan on being there from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Yes.
Thursday to Sunday?
Yep.
Okay. Any other questions from the commissioners?
Well, you're right there, Rosa. The last manager of record just kind of left at 5 or 6 on a Saturday night because he had to go to work the next day. And then when the police showed up, they spoke with someone that the manager of record didn't even know, and he was designated as the person in charge.
It
And-
was my husband.
well, who was the person who was there when the police got there? Was your husband?
Yeah, he was talking to the police officer outside, I guess.
Okay, well, that's the kind of thing we're trying to avoid.
Okay,
When you're open till 2, you need to be there till closing time
okay.
on the weekend, especially.
Mhm.
Certainly on a Friday and Saturday night.
Right, she just talked about it
Yeah.
yesterday.
Okay,
And I said, well, let's talk about it.
no other question.
That's all right, we're just talking about it.
Any other questions from the commissioners?
It's good. I know.
No.
Someone is talking, I can't figure out where that noise is coming from. So if you're not actively talking, you just mute it. I just can't.
Oh, okay, all right.
It sounds like yeah. Okay. So
About the
Ms.
signs?
Guzman,
There it is.
our
I see,
concern,
yes.
There's-
Oh, there's another one right now? Oh, no, maybe not.
excuse me, there is someone, having a conversation in the background. Can you please mute yourself? Thank you. So Ms. Guzman, just, touching again on that incident, you're saying that it was your husband that was left there. But you have to make sure that whoever is going to cover for you in the event that you are not there is someone who is responsible enough not to drink while in charge of the establishment. You understand that, right? We have asked in the past that managers of record let us know when they're going to take time off and have someone else cover for them, just so that we know that the manager of record is not there and we are aware of who is going to be in charge in your absence.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions or comments for Ms. Guzman? No. Okay. Then I make a motion that we approve the petition for a change of manager for Fuego Sports Bar LLC, DBA Fuego Sports Bar located at 885 Peru Street, from Pedro de Leon to Angie Guzman, a manager of record.
Second,
All right, thank you.
Commissioner Cade?
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez?
Yes.
Commissioner Singleton?
yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio?
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Mhm. Second item is a petition for transfer of license from K&O Corporation to OA Supreme DBA, from KO Food Mart to Supreme Mart located at 1295 Worcester Street. Osiris Almonte, manager of record.
He is here. He is on.
Hi, Mr. Almonte, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Ms. Rochelle, are you with Mr.
Yes.
Almonte?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
here. Yes, yes.
Okay, you have a summary for us?
Yes, I do. So Mr. Amante, manager of O&A Supreme, is buying from Orlando, president of K&O Corp. They are a family. They are cousins, and their family has owned and operated a number of these package stores in the West, in Master Mass, and there's never been any issue or violation. The store's family run. Mr. Amante has worked for part-time for his cousin, Orlando, for years learning this business. He's tip certified. He understands that he will be responsible for everything that happens at the store, as he will be working there. It'll be his full-time job. Seller Orlando for K&O Corp. He will continue to help him after the transfer until he's comfortable. But again, this will be his full-time job, and that's.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Mr. Amante, can you tell us a little bit about your history as, have you been a manager of record in the past?
Yes, I've been a manager of record. I actually managed errands on Boston Road, and I actually managed my own store in Holyoke in High Street for about 2.5 years.
Okay,
Those are liquor licensees?
No, there were not liquor licenses.
She met on a liquor license before.
Oh, and the liquor license? No, I have never been a manager of a liquor license convenience store before.
okay. Are you tip certified?
Yes, I am.
You did, so you did take the training?
Yes, I did take the
Okay.
training.
Okay. Where do you live, Mr. Amante?
I live in Holyoke,
Holyoke.
36 Holyoke, Massachusetts.
Okay, and what are the hours of the establishment?
The hours, they're probably going to be rotating off, but it's more likely going to be from 7 to like 10 o'clock.
7 a.m. to 10 p.m.?
Yes.
Okay, and are you planning to be there from 7 to 10?
Most likely, yes. That's going to be my full-time job.
Okay. Okay. How many people will be serving alcohol or selling alcohol?
Is for right now, which is going to be me.
Okay, so you definitely have to be there from open to close.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
going to be there until I further get some assistance.
Okay, and you do realize that if you hire someone that's going to be selling alcohol,
They need
they
to be
have to be tip
tip-
certified as well?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions from the commissioners?
No. No, that's for right now.
Okay, any other commissioners have any questions? No. Okay, so you do understand, Mr. Amante, that anything that happens in this establishment will be your responsibility. And if, you know, if anyone is caught selling alcohol to a minor or any other incident that happened there, you will be the one to come in front of this board and answer to our questions.
Yes.
Okay, and you accept that responsibility.
Yes.
Okay. No other questions from the commissioners?
So if you're out sick or have a flat tire or something, the store is closed?
For right now, yes, until I find somebody. I'm looking for somebody right now, but as soon as I get them, I'll let you guys know. And I'll send you information with everything that he needs.
You are the manager of record and you are our main concern, but we just want to make sure that you seem to understand that if you hire any new employees, they all have to be tip certified and you have to have evidence. You have to have their certificate on file.
Yes, I'll have all the certification at the store or and their belongings.
Okay.
At the time.
Good.
Great. Okay, any other questions? Okay, I make a motion that we approve the petition for a transfer of license from K&O Corporation to AO Supreme, DBA KO Food Mart to Supreme Mart located at 1295 Worcester Street, Osiris Amante, manager of record.
Okay.
Commissioner Cade?
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio?
Yes.
Commissioner Singleton?
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez?
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay, good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Good night. Our third item on the agenda is a petition for change of officers, directors, LLC managers, and change of ownership interest for Assad and Paul LLC, DBA The Hookah Factory located at 296 Cooley Street. Assad Awan, manager of record. Attorney Kelly.
Good evening.
Good
This is
evening.
Mr. Juan right here with me in my office. The entity is currently owned 50-50 with Mr. Juan and Mr. Ramesh having the other 50%. This Mr. Ramesh is looking to do other things and other entities that he has other places. And Mr. Juan is going to take over Mr. Ramesh's 50%. He's the manager of record. He's CHIP certified. Everyone there is CHIP certified. To the public, there will be no change whatsoever. It's just it's just an ownership change.
Okay. Any questions from the commissioners?
No.
No. Pretty clear. Okay. With that being said, I make a motion that we approve the petition for change of officers, directors, LLC managers, and change of ownership interest for Assad and Paul LLC, DBA The Hookah Factory located at 296 Cooley Street. Assad One, manager of record.
Second.
Commissioner Cade?
Yes.
Commissioner Singleton?
Yep. Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio?
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez?
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and now for the renewals. Okay, this proves to be fun. Okay, so I have a question, Attorney Paul. I see that here we have the liquor license renewals, but we also have the tax fails. Do we read every name on the license renewal list? Or do we approve with the exception of the tax fails?
Well, we have three
lists. Correct.
One is the one who submitted their applications on time and complete and have no tax issues. Then we have the ones who didn't submit their application on time. That's a very small list. And then we have the tax fail people. So we renew their license. We vote to renew their license, but the license will be held by the commission office until they have satisfied their financial obligations. So we still have to renew them.
Okay.
That is correct.
So traditionally, for 19 years, I have read the entire list, but I don't know if everybody has had a copy of the list. So I suppose you could just make a motion to approve the three categories, and unless anybody has a question about anything. Because reading that long list takes a while and
Right.
requires a lot of water.
Okay. So Peter, the one that okay, I'm trying to understand my list. So I have the non-renewal.
Yeah, that's somewhere. Oh yeah, Ginger Blossom and Irving, I'm very surprised at. Ginger Blossom, we knew, remember we talked
Right.
to people.
Mhm.
Irving, I'm going to guess is late, and they are going to have to apply for a new license for 2023 because that's a package store, and I highly doubt they want to give that license up, so they're probably just late.
Okay,
And that's a corporation, so it's probably a corporate thing.
okay. And on the tax failed list that I have, Cozy Cafe is there, and I know that we briefly touched up on Cozy.
Cozy is not there anymore. They're closed. And we haven't yet, right, had a hearing with them.
No.
So we need to have a Section 77 hearing with them saying what are you doing with this license? But we must renew it, even though they're closed. And then if they don't have a plan to reopen or fail to reopen or relocate within a specified time, usually 6 months, then we're obligated to cancel the license, but we are required to renew it as long as they've submitted their complete application, which apparently they have. But they do have a few bills that need to be paid as well.
So Peter and commissioners, we still would have to have a informational hearing just to find out exactly what he's going to do.
Yes, section 77 hearing saying, what are you doing with this license? Because the clock is beginning to tick.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Any other questions? Okay.
No, I did want to, and Alicia is not here to say it. So I don't know if she schooled you in this, Attorney Poe, or not, but we have two very hardworking employees up in the License Commission office. Nicole LeBlanc and Anna Nieves, and I forget the new person's name who just came on board, but they work in concert with the collector's office down here. We go back and forth and this is yeoman's work to get these lists together and accurately, and who has completed their applications, who has not, and they work very hard on this. So I just want to recognize the two of those employees, and the new one, forget her name, for doing all of this great work that they got us to these lists today.
They did. I did speak to Anna. Well, I didn't speak to her. I emailed her earlier and I could sense how busy they were.
Also, I'd just like to indicate that perhaps I am in agreement with just going with the list that has been submitted rather than reading all of the names.
Oh, come on, Andrew. Don't you want to hear everything?
Absolutely not.
Just so you know, I was not planning to read the entire list. I was going to dedicate a number to every commissioner, and we were all as a
Oh, is that
group
it? Oh, wow.
going to read every name. That was my plan.
Then I agree with Commissioner Cade.
Okay, Commissioner Cade, you want to make that motion?
That is a motion.
Second.
Okay, Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner Singleton,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay,
I wished I had taken the opportunity when Fuego was here to remind them that they are on the tax fail list, because it is their landlord has not paid their real estate taxes. And I do believe that the commission will be the License Commission office will be sending out notices to these laggards. They are on the phone with these people saying, come in, come in, come in. And so now I think an official notice goes out to these people saying, by the way, you have not met your obligation. You have until December 31st if you want your license on January 2nd, you need to come in and with the payment. So.
okay. A lot of work at, the end of the year.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we do have to make another motion that we approve the renewals with the exception of the tax fails, correct?
Well, we're going to renew the tax fails.
But they're going to be held.
But they're going to be held. Yeah. So I would make 3 separate motions. One for those who have submitted on time and are complete and have no tax issues. The second to not renew Ginger Blossom or Irving because they failed to submit their application, and then a qualified one for the tax fails that they need to meet their financial obligations before the license is issued for 2023.
Okay, so for the sake of my bright idea of having everybody join and help, I say that between Commissioner Singleton, Commissioner Cade, and Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio, we each make a motion.
All right, I will make a motion I'll do the qualified one, to renew all the licensees on the taxpayer list for their license for 2023, but that the license not be issued by the commission office until the collector's office has confirmed that all the obligations have been met. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Singleton,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay, who's next?
I have a better suggestion.
Oh,
Let
what?
Peter do all of them.
How did I know? How did I know? I make a motion to that the liquor licenses for Ginger Blossom and Irving Retail not be renewed because they have not been submitted, and that if either one wants a license for 2023, they need to reapply for a new license. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Okay, Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Singleton,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes.
I make a motion that all of the licensees who have submitted their applications on time and complete and have no financial obligations due the city be renewed for 2023. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Singleton,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. All right, that was pretty easy this time around.
Yes,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Thank you for that idea, Commissioner Cade.
You were not gonna get away. Okay, with that being said, I make a motion to adjourn our meeting.
Prior to adjourning, Madam Chair, I'd like to perhaps just, I don't know if this would be in the form of a motion, but definitely in the form of maybe just factual information, that we would like to extend a sincere condolences to Attorney Days on the loss of her mother and the loss of her uncle
Oh.
as
Yes.
well.
Goodness.
So please send prayers in her direction for
Yeah.
strength.
Absolutely.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
My condolences.
I'll express the condolences to her as well on behalf of the board.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Okay. All right, make a motion that we adjourn at 6:04.
And our next meeting is December 14th, correct?
December. Yes, December 14th.
Okay. Second?
Okay, Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Singleton,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay, good night, everyone. Thank you, Attorney.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, all.
Right.
Attorney Poe, thank you.